Like, share, and subscribe. Welcome to Grandpa Sees the Blinking. Hey, it's Wednesday morning. This is the 4-hour chart, and we have a buy signal in the 4-hour chart, and I want to talk to you about that. I want to talk to you about the daily also, where I believe by tomorrow we'll have a buy signal in that daily also, and how it can take us up to 265 area. And why. Okay, so what's going on with Tesla? Well, I can tell you one thing, Grandpa. We had 11 little ones here tonight, most all day long, and it's really almost impossible to do a live stream with these guys running around. But boy, do we have fun. We had root beer floats. We had pizza. We just had a really super good time. Okay, so Tesla is extremely oversold. I really don't know if it's ever been this oversold going into earnings. This is important. I know in the last 4 times that Tesla was oversold like this or close to it, not even probably this oversold, the least amount they went up was 30%. So that gives you $65 from where we're at, 275. I think we might be onto something. You know, they were shorting at 275 after hours, and they drove us up. Oh, by the way, I think Tesla is going to open right near 211 in the morning. It's currently 210.10, 210.10, up from the close of 209.50, so up 60 cents after hours. I think we're going to open around pretty close to 211, if not higher. And you know, the real probably, I believe Tesla's going to probably beat the projections on earnings and all this and that. But it's more what they say they're going to do for the future of Tesla is what will make this stock really run or not run. And it's a scary time to buy, because you got half of them saying we're going into the 170s here right away, and 180s and 190s. And you got a few projecting up, and Grandpa being in that camp for right now. And Grandpa could be wrong. You know, I can tell you where we have ourselves in and where we have our buys in, and why. But you got to make your own decisions. And when everybody is screaming the sky is falling and they're scared, that's, you know. And Tesla went up a little bit today again, but on lower volume again. The volume will come when this thing takes off to the moon. Everybody will want to get on the bandwagon, and up she'll go. But let's see. Let's see. Grandpa's got some information somewhere. Oh, I'll tell you something else. Right now at 284, that's our highest place of substance, and you're going to see that number in your future. You're going to see 184 on the bottom side at a minimum at some time in your future, because they're huge places of substance. But by the end of April, I'm going to tell you, right now we got a little over 4 months since we've had substance at 280. And we're going to break that 280 and the 284 by the end of April. 3 months more. 7 months Grandpa believes that we're probably gonna do it well before that, but uh, within that 3-month time frame, Grandpa really believes we're gonna break that 284. And where we go from there, we got to look at what we see coming here down the trail. Okay, as far as what Grandma and Grandpa or Grandpa's doing, I got some buys at 207, hoping to snag tomorrow. Will I get them? I do not know. I've got, and I have some buys in at 203 that are just sitting there, hoping to get a few more shares before we sail up. But I'm not saying I'm going to get those. I've had that 203 sitting there for quite a while now. And I've had the 207 sitting there. It just hasn't. I think I can't even remember if I got a 207 or I know I got a bunch of 208s. Okay, so as far as selling, Grandma and Grandpa have some sales at 228.77. Okay, and we have sells at 237.77. So 228.77, 237.77. We also have sells at 248.77, where we're actually selling shares. And of course, we have sells at 268.77. And the idea being is you hit one of them, you hopefully will retrace a little bit and you can rebuy and hopefully gain $4 or $5 and you're back with it on the way up. That don't always work, and that's why we don't do all at once here. And then of course we have sells up in the 280 range and beyond. But I got before I forget, Zach's, they had a strong sell on Tesla for months, many months. And then they went to a hold this last week. And for the last few days now, they've had a buy rating. It's not a strong buy, but it's a buy. And can it still go down? Well, they have a buy rating on them, sure. But they go by fundamentals, and the fundamentals are looking better for Tesla, according to Zach's. And then you have Grandma, she's been hearing me say that on some of my live streams that we're going to 10,000 possibly, or even higher. And she's informed me that she's not selling her shares at 7,000. When I know that it's going to 10,000, she's holding out. However, she will sell at 248, 237, and 228, which Grandpa kind of. But when you've been married 50 years and they tell you they're not selling their shares at 7,000, but they'll sell them at 228, why argue? I just think that Grandma knows stuff. But yeah, I'm telling you right now, Grandma is not selling shares at 7,000. She's holding. She's going to hold out. The majority of her shares are going to be sold at $10,000, and that's just the way it is. So for all the rest of you that wanted to sell early at 7,000, let that be a lesson to you. Okay, enough of that. What else did Grandpa know? Grandpa knows something. I can't remember what it was. I'll tell you, nobody knows for sure what's going to really happen with this earnings deal tomorrow. If Elon comes out all cheery and optimistic, we might just really fly. Remember Grandpa's little deal here with our $214.50 to $264.50 $50 move? This we could see this. Anybody besides me, do you realize it's the 124, how fast did this month go? It was just unreal how fast this month just flew by. And we need to get up here to this 265 if we're going to stop this death cross from scaring mums the word news to death. It's teetering closer. Oh my goodness, we don't want that death cross to happen right now. So yeah, that's why we have shares to sell up at 268.77. The reason that's below 269 is they're massively short in advance up there at 269 and above up to 284 area. There's more shorts at the number 280 by quadruple than there is buys at any other area down here that Grandpa's aware of. I'm talking the out of range stuff, like the 190s, the 200s. They're massively short up above up here, and they will activate those shorts at some point in time here, and that's why I feel it might turn just a little bit before the 269. If they go into that 269, that's the day you're going to see 284 coming the next day, or very near to it. 284 will be, once they start taking the shorts, they'll take them. That's Grandpa's humble opinion. And okay, so we have a buy signal in this 4-hour chart. Now, as you can see in this 4-hour chart, but I don't give credit. Usually the 4-hour chart is good for $10 to $30 range. Okay, well, we have almost the $60 range coming down. And a 4-hour can do a $50 move sometimes, but what will give you a $60, $70 move is the daily. And here's your daily right here. And as you can see, it's been down here before, and not even this far down. If we bounce up as high as we did from where we were here, up, we're up in the 284 range easily, close to 300. So right now we have two candles engulfed into this previous one. If tomorrow's candle is green, and I think it's very likely that it will be, we will have a strong buy signal at the bottom of the range. That's where the range is probably more important than the signal that we get. But we've already got two where the body is engulfed into the previous candle. If the next one is green, it don't matter if it's engulfed or not, because these two are already done that. If that next candle is the color green, and I think it's going to be, we have a massive, strong sell signal in the daily, and that daily can take us $70, $80. That brings us into the mid 280, 290 range. If we get the full extent of it, and so, Grandpa, and it'll be a clean one. That's even a clean buy signal. We'll see if we get that green candle tomorrow. We should know by around noonish, 1 o'clock, somewhere in there probably, if it's going to be green. We'll know before they do that meeting. Grandpa will do a live stream tomorrow, and we're going to talk about our daily green candle here. If we get it in the daily, that is hugely important. So, and even more important here if you guys can leave comments and stuff in my ring that notification bell. However you leave comments, I don't know. But you're welcome to do that, and Grandpa likes reading them anyway. I get some pretty crazy comments, I'll tell you what. Uh, so I got I texted Pastor Keith, see how he was doing down there, and he had a real rough day, and he's not doing well yet. The rest of the family, he said, is doing much better, but and it's been well over a month now that he's been and he's a big, strong, healthy uh, man, but he's got whatever this is making him dizzy, and they're trying to figure it out, and um, you know uh, he's been dizzy for quite a while, and plus the flu and or whatever it is they all you get with this. Grandma was sick for over a month. I thought she was on her way out. It didn't look good. um, I thought, man alive, what am I going to do with all Grandma's money when she's gone? Just kidding. Okay. And then we have little Natalie, who's 6, my grandbaby daughter. And she's got surgery February 8th. If she can stay healthy long enough to get the surgery. She's got a little bit of a cough, I noticed the other day again. So I'm a little concerned about that. But she's got brain surgery, and she'll probably be in the hospital a month and a half to 2 months with this deal. And they got to rebuild the back of her skull. Isn't supporting her brain, is falling down out the backside somehow. I don't understand it all, but so she'll be in Children's Hospital for quite a while. But she's so we rockabye a bunch again today, and what a little sweetheart. But they all are. They've got so many blessings running around here. But so think about Natalie, you guys and gals. And if you guys got a prayer request you want to send across, and I'll gladly mention it. And because we've got some prayer warriors out here, and I know that there's a bunch of you that are. We got several pastors that listen to crazy Grandpa talk about Tesla, and we have a hoot. You got Pastor Dan and Pastor Keith, and you got Mum's the Word. So, and then remember, Tesla, Grandpa talks about Tesla getting up to 7,000. And, Elon's going to do all that. Grandpa believes that. And we'll get our 7,000 per share. But, the contest is this. Can you guys get Grandpa up to 700 subscribers before Tesla gets to $7,000? I think Elon's going to gain on Grandpa tomorrow. I got 33 subscribers, and I'm thankful for each and every one of them, and I just enjoy it. And but it's up to you guys to pull Grandpa through here. Grandpa can't make subscribers. All I can do is mess up live streams, and I'm pretty good at that. But I'm not going to be right all the time. But I try to tell you what I think, and I type prediction, but I don't know if you should call what Grandpa does a prediction. I'm not real good on the real close-up usually, but further out, I think I'm pretty accurate. My substances have come true, and also if you watch what Grandma does. She misses the boat once in a while, but it tends to come back to Grandma, and she has just done terrific in Tesla. Just watch how Grandma knows what to do. You know, I'm a little nervous about selling shares at 7,000 myself now that Grandma's going to 10,000. You know, oh man, what are we gonna do when Grandma wants to raise it higher? I don't know. Okay, all good things are from the Lord. We're gonna have fun tomorrow. I'm gonna come on tomorrow, probably, hopefully, a couple times if I get a chance here, and because I want to talk about this daily. If we can get that green candle in the daily, we really that'll tell us a lot. Can it reverse it if we have just massively bad news come out in that thing after hours tomorrow, the earnings report? Sure, it could, but um, that daily candle, if we get a green one, and we got it in the 4 hour, if we can get it in the daily, we can see the we can see 280. All good things are from the Lord, and Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow. Or today. Well, I'm already on the Wednesday. What am I talking about? It's 1 a.m. Eastern time here. All the little ones are in bed, and someone went home with their mommy and daddy, and I think we got 6 of them or so here left here for right now. We got church tomorrow too. That's going to be a while. Oh, it's always fun. You get them little ones; they can really sing the hymns. I'll tell you. Jesus loves me, and this little light of mine, and the Bible. Oh, they sing. They sing for Grandpa all day long. Okay, see ya. See you in the morning. I hope. Bye bye.